Hello beautiful souls and welcome back to my channel. Antoinette here from Antoinette Tarot and Jewellery. This is a video as we're moving into the end of April, moving into May. I thought I'd show you where my new kind of tarot journaling practice is going and what's happening with it and what I'm doing. I'm going back into my traveller's notebook, which I'm not sure I've ever used actually as a daily journal for tarot, but I've used it for scripting. That method I've stopped because it was a waste of time for me. It just didn't work. It made my life really stressful. So I'll come to that in a second. So just to touch base, this gorgeous moon diary from the Flickering Cauldron, I am still very much in love with. I use this regularly. You're going to hear my dogs running in and out, by the way, just to warn you. The information, this was like, so this is April. We have the Aries new moon there with fantastic bits of, additions and pages. We have a little spell candle, red spell candle meaning, and a little spell that you can do. Here we have the information about the super pink moon, which is going to be tomorrow. And as you can see in the book, there's a pink moon there to mark it. And it's also got the Scorpio in there because it's a Scorpio full moon. This is the one that I use for my daily questions, tarot challenges I get from Pinterest. So if I just bring it up so you can see. These questions here are ones that I've taken from Pinterest. This is the April Showers Challenge. I don't know what year it's from, but it was on Pinterest and I've just taken it and copied it into my book. A question a day. I don't think I've done anything for May yet. Just have a quick look. No, so I haven't done May yet, so I'll find one for May and I'll put that in. Hopefully it'll be Beltane related if possible. So that's the Flickering Cauldron. And if you take a look at the website, they do have a fantastic Witches Guidebook, part 1 coming out, which means if it's a part 1, there's definitely going to be a part 2. I've been eagerly awaiting this. It got held up. That's my dog, sorry. Here's my regular planner that you all recognise. You'll all be very familiar with this. I'll do a full-on flip through. I'm repurposing a busy days planner here. This one I started in May. Here I've done my April full moon. This is from Ethany. I used the Moonchild Tarot deck for this. This was my new moon. Again, I use all of Ethany's new moon, full moons. She does them on her website, ethany.com. You see I've got my date book in there. I've been inscribing my daily pulls. We're on to my last week of this. And I have done my outer landscape oracle, my inner landscape oracle, and then I'm now doing a Wednesday check-in for my third oracle pull for the week. Here I've drawn in my weekly overview. So I've just drawn this grid in. I'm not using what the diary looks like at all in any way, shape or form. So my overview is a 3-card draw for the week. And it's about collaborating and knowledge and skill sets. Then I have typically drawn in a Monday through to Sunday. And then I pull my 7 cards. So I have a journaling video about that where I show my 7 cards out and how I mark them down. I'm using the, what am I using? The Guardian Tarot at the moment, which is a little bit different with its meanings, but I'm really enjoying it. So there's my week ahead pull. And then today, 3 cards flew out of the deck. So I've marked them in. It happened to be the same card flew out, so it reinforced this message. So it's a reinforcing of moving from past memories and letting go of things, which all goes really neatly with the full moon and release. And then we had the Emperor and the 3 of Wands also flew out. So I've just made a little note about those. Now these 3 cards that came out this morning are the ones that I put at that index page where I'm keeping track of my cards, and the ones that I put into this book. Which will go into my new diary at the end of this month. So that's just a quick recap on what I'm doing in there. I backed this, I'm in the UK, if you hadn't noticed, and this was called Witchy Tracks. It was on Kickstarter, and it's a monthly diary for tarot and anything else that you want to do, rituals and things. I've printed it out 2 pages per sheet. With this, it gives you like prompts for your month ahead. So you get your main month's theme, and then there's all of these cards that you pull a card for, and then you write them in. You also have like a kind of manifestation, and things that you want to do, goals and whatever you want to do. So you can like list all these things in here. You have your new moon manifestation ritual and other things that you might want to do in your house if you want to do like cleansings and stuff and you do them regularly. So you may want to do something there. You may want to script or write down what you've wished upon your house while you're doing it. And then as you see, you have like the card, like intention, sort of there. And then 3 card pulls, or you can do 1 card pulls daily. So you just write them in and then what you want to write and a little bit of reflection. And that's how this one works for each month. So I've just printed 1 month out and then I'll do this very differently for myself. And then you have the full moon ritual at the end of the kind of diary, and again like cleansings, transcripts, places to write. And then at the back it does these beautiful little pages which are, there we go. So any signs or symbols or anything you want to write, symbology and rituals on the back. So that's something I'll be using as prompting in my new journaling practice. The tarot bound I've shown a few times. Have I used it for what it's actually meant for? No, I haven't. I'm yet to find time in my life to do this. There's my dog again. I would take that squeaky toy off her, but she loves it. It keeps her quiet. So with this one, Dawn Michelle at bohotarot.com, I believe it is. Can't actually see it on here. I believe it's Boho Tarot. Yeah, there we go. bohotarot.com. This is where you can buy this. She also does journaling prompts and things, and there's a few freebies that you can print out from her website. But in here, she's got lots of journaling prompts as you go through. And with these, you can turn them into questions for your spreads. So she does a lot of 3 card spreads, which she shows on her Instagram. And I've noticed that with these, you could take them. So you get 3 suggestions for the page, but you could rephrase these, like what truth am I missing? How can this help me? And what do I need to release, or something like that. You can make up from the kind of tarot prompts that she has in here. And there's enough that she does 1 per card, and you could easily work with those. She also has a few spreads and suggestions in the back here. Where are they? So we have these. So you could take questions out of these spreads and use those as journaling prompts. You could do like a 3 card spread every week with what's, what are you resonating, what's neutral, what are you resisting. And you could use that as like your 3 card spread. So there's plenty in this book that you can use anyway if you don't use it to make your own. The ultimate for this is to create your own little white book. That's the idea of this. And she uses this to create her Moonchild little white book, which is on one of her, it's on her YouTube channel. But that's that one. So that's how I am developing my current practice. Here we go. So this is just, 4 Sharpies. So I'm trying to pare down and not have so much stuff or so much stress about journaling. This, I've shown this before. I've used it for other things. I'm quite pleased to come back to it. So I have, some of my business stuff in here and my folders and things. And then all I've done is I've got traveller's notebooks, standard traveller's notebooks. So let's just see if we can zoom in without too much problem. There we go. And this is what I'm planning on doing. I'm planning on keeping this as a doodle book rather than this whole like washi sticker journal stress. But I have, interestingly enough, gone ahead and written it up. So I wonder, will it work? This should do me, this one should last me for 3 months, where I've worked out approximately 10 pages per month. So in here I've transferred my word of the year, my card of the year, where I'm getting some of my prompts from. So we've got Boho Tarot, and then Creative Tarot is another one that I'm using. And then some of my questions are coming from a book called The Transformational Tarot Journal Prompts, which is on Kindle. Yeah. So as you can see, I'm going for black, I'm going for Zendangles. The colours I'm using are what's in here, nothing else. So this comes with me. If it's not with me, it'll be black and white. I plan to keep a list of my decks, which is something that Dawn Michelle does. So I plan to keep a list of my decks. So rather than sticking to probably one deck per month, I will use whatever I'm drawn to and I'll put them in here. So I've got a copy of them. I have my new moon intentions and my full moon intentions, which is something that I quite enjoyed doing in my other journal and lost track of it really. So what I'll be doing is, you see I've noted up my pages for what they were going to be. So I'm going to do a month ahead spread. That'll be the first thing that you see. And my first Monday of the month will start on Monday the 3rd. So I'll do my month ahead spread on probably the Sunday. And then I will be doing a 3-card draw for the week ahead. And this will be my energy, focus and message for the week ahead. And that'll be tarot. This one will be, as you can see, I've already wrote energy and oracle. So that'll be an oracle card and then 3 cards for my overview to go with that oracle. On a Wednesday, I'm going to do that midweek check-in that you started seeing, which is something I got from Dawn Michelle as well, something that she's been doing. And for this, I haven't decided if it would be tarot or oracle. I'm really not sure. But what do I need to know about? And whatever it is I'm feeling that I want to know about there, I've put the line in just to prompt me. Friday, I will do the rest of the week. So for the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'll do like a 3-card draw again. Kind of more of a reflective probably practice, because I'm planning on doing what was my lesson for the week, what do I need to do more of, what do I need to let go of. And that's the sort of thing you can also do as a nighttime spread too. Sunday, I'll do a Sunday spread. So what do I need to do now? What do I need to action? What do I need to, or what's my final destination? And then what's my advice card? And then as you can see, I've just in black and white, I'm drawing it in, I'm leaving plenty of space to write and doodle, and I will just be probably putting in some more of these little doodles down the sides as I'm working. It's really plain, simple, easy. Yes, I'm changing up the way I do it. I think what I've done is, because I did this last month, so I'm trying to keep the week spreads, the ones that do for the week and reflection, in the same kind of writing. And then the Wednesday, the midweek check-in, is in a different lettering, and so is Sunday. So here we have Monday. Let's see if I managed to do this right. Yeah, there we go. Friday. Wednesday is completely different. For this Wednesday, I've prompted myself, what do I need to pay more attention to? And then I'll see what comes out in my spread. Can you hear the seagulls? It's beautiful sunshine today. And then I've got my Sunday. And then we have Monday. So I'm calling it, so it's my week ahead spread. Wednesday the 26th is my check-in spread. I have actually decorated the page, but I haven't decided what type of spread I'm doing here clearly. And I can even stick some pages in if I need to, if I wanted to do extra spreads. Sunday, and then we have the end of May, and then as you see, I even actually drew in June. And I've changed what I want to do for my month ahead spread already. So there's the setup for May's month ahead spread. This will be June's month ahead spread, and the month ahead spread for June will be weekly cards. So I've dated them, so I'll have 5 cards to go through each week in June. And Wednesday, and that's where I've kind of stopped, because I realised while I was doing this, I had left no room for new moon and full moon spreads. So I will just stick those in. I will just stick in bits of A4 paper with some nice tape that pull out, or maybe extra pages. I haven't decided yet, but that's what I'll be doing for this. So that is my tarot journal. As you see, I've started it with May 2021. I have a book in the back which is full of tarot spreads and questions, and as I'm coming across good questions, I'm writing them down. So I've got my 1-card spreads here, 2-card spreads, different positionings for 3-card spreads. This one, I can't even remember where I got this one from, but as you can see, I've printed it out, and there's lots of 3-card spreads here. Suggestions for some 4-card spreads, so I haven't actually written those ones in. 1, 2, 3 types of 5 cards. There's a nice 6-card, we call that the bouquet or the tree spread. Pages for some 7s. Some 8-card spreads. And then I've done other questions and journal prompts. So I've just got lists of questions and journal prompting here. As I come across them, I write them in, and I've got plenty of pages to add to that. And at the back here, I started making some notes on some Tarot de Marseille and I was watching Musings by Masha on YouTube, and she was talking about the differences between I think type 1 and type 2 cards. So I started making notes about that as well, because she's a real knowledgeable person when it comes to Tarot de Marseille. That's one that I've shown before. That's my Planet Perfectly method, my scripting method. It's now my spiritual journey book, so I've just put them together. I don't need them. And then in here, I'm just writing things that's going on, you know, books that I may be reading and want to read and get hold of. The spring equinox and what was going on for me. Decorations that I used to make some eggs and things for decorating. So I had a little Easter tree. Some other bits and bobs, some elemental stuff here. Some almanac dates from a lady called Ginny Metherall on YouTube. And then I've started writing in the April full moon and a few bits and bobs about it here. And I'll just fill this one up. At the back of this, I think you've all seen it before. So I have colour correspondences, Ethany's 31 Days of Tarot channel prompts, books and audio books that I'm just keeping track of, podcasts and YouTube channels that I'm a fan of, follow or interact with, including Tarot Tube, as we're all calling it now. Series and box sets and films that I've been watching since December in here. Let's just keep, my FOMO list. I think when I last showed this, it stopped about here somewhere. I think it was only about that big. And it's now that big. But the good thing about this is I've actually crossed off some decks. I've already decided there are some decks there I'm no longer fear of missing out, and I've taken them off because I found something better. And I've managed to add to my list. But we'll see. It doesn't mean that I'll get them all. Yes, the arrows do mean that I've achieved them already since starting this in January, February time. But hey, these ones aren't that expensive, the ones I've got on here, so it's all good. That is a really kind of lengthy what I'm going to be doing in my tarot journal. I will do a much quicker version of this as well, I think, just for people that want to see simply this bit. And yeah, so tell me, what do you do with your journal? Are you like this? Are you keeping it black and white? Or are you more colourful and creative? And are you more inspired to be that way? Love to know. People always like to hear and see what we're doing for journaling. Give me some comments down below. Share 3 emojis to let me know you've been, even if you don't want to comment. And I will see you again. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.